Let the Spirit flow. A reflection for Ascension. In the final lines of the first reading from the Acts of the Apostles, on this feast of the solemnity of the Ascension, we hear a question asked of the gathered witnesses by messengers in white garments. Why are you standing there looking at the sky? The two dazzlers deliver this query to rouse the disciples, seemingly immobilized by the otherworldly vision of Jesus' return to the Father. But the point of the story is not the absence of Jesus, but his enduring presence through the gift of the Holy Spirit. The Luke Acts evangelist makes this point throughout the reading, first mentioning the Holy Spirit in his opening line. In the first book, Theophilus, I dealt with all that Jesus did and taught until the day he was taken up, after giving instructions through the Holy Spirit to the apostles whom he had chosen. The first book refers to the Gospel of Luke, Volume 1 in his 2-volume work. Theophilus, translated Beloved of God, invites all who read Luke's account to take it to heart, though the name, common enough among Jews and Gentiles, may have also designated a specific person, Luke's patron. The evangelist continues his emphasis on the Spirit with a promise from Jesus himself. John baptized with water, but in a few days you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit. Finally, just before being taken up, Jesus says, you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, throughout Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. Clearly, the Ascension points forward, heralding Christ's presence through the Spirit, even as the tangible, touchable presence of Jesus slips away. Resurrection, Ascension, and Pentecost have over time become separate events in our collective religious imagination. Gospel accounts, in Mark and Luke, tell a more compressed story. Jesus is raised up from the grave and taken up to the right hand of God all in one day. Only in Acts does the Ascension take place 40 days after the resurrection. The number 40 rings with symbolic overtones. Noah in the ark, Israel, and then Jesus in the desert. It means something like, when the time was fulfilled. Regardless of its timing, the question of the white-clad messengers, why are you standing there looking at the sky, rings with urgency, prodding the first disciples to carry out the clear instructions of Jesus. Go into the whole world and proclaim the gospel to every creature. We, like our ancestors in faith, are tempted to spend our spiritual energy staring into heaven, hoping for another glimpse of the holy. We, like our ancestors, cannot hope to answer this call to proclaim Jesus Christ in word and action, to evangelize, without the Spirit. The first disciples had to wait a few more days for the outpouring of the Spirit at Pentecost. We need not wait. We need only open our hearts and let the Spirit flow. This closer-than-breath presence of the Spirit, the same Spirit that animated the life and ministry of Jesus, fills our hearts with the courage to put our trust in the Lord's final words to the disciples, and behold, I am with you always. Yes, even now, especially now.